Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Keeneland Racecourse here on Friday. It is the 18th of April, 2025. Gonna look at the ninth race from Keeneland, but before I get on to that, remember, please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the ninth race from Keeneland, which is the Double Dog Dare Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a purse $350,000. Race for fillies, mares, 4-year-olds, and upwards. Fill 7 horses going 1,700 meters or a mile 16th here in the Double Dog Dare. My top selection, I'm going to go with the 5-horse Tarifa. I'm going to go 5167 in the superfecta. 5167 super. Top selection of 5-horse Tarifa. This 4-year-old filly by Bernardini here. Brad Cox trains. Florent Giroux gets the mount. Ran the horse most recently in the Beholder Mile at Santanita, 1 mile on the 8th of March, and he finished third by 6.5 lengths. It was a horse's first start in a little bit of time, shipping cross country. He just stalked and never really got into it, just got beat by better horses on the day. I think coming back to the Midwest, back to Keeneland with his horse won on debut very impressively by half a dozen back in the autumn of 23. I think this horse could find a trip to win. Two backs ran the Fall City Stakes at Churchill, mile and 8th on the mud, but her going 28th of November, finishing second by 2 1/4 lengths that day. She sat back early. Love just had the jump on this horse late, but she got down the race course well. An 89 Bar, not a bad race in defeat that day. And then the Mother Goose here in New York at Aqueduct, a mile and 8th in late October, went in by a head on the front and all throughout. She stumbled that day, which probably cost her more of a margin of victor, but she grinded out to the wire to get the job done. A very good race for her that day. And then the cotillion at Parks over the mile 16 finished third by 3 3/4 lengths that day. Nobody was catching Torpedo Anna that day. She really took off clear. This horse was just second best. And then the Abundant Oaks at Ellis over the 7 finished second by 2 1/4 lengths, where again she just couldn't catch the winner. Really ran out terrifically. But if you look at her races last year, she won the Fairgrounds Oaks, won Rachel Alexandra, came back to run disappointingly in the Kentucky Oaks after that, where she was very wide, just never getting a trip. But I think refreshing here for her 4-year-old campaign, or second start of her 4-year-old campaign, I think she could win. I think the one horse, just FYI, for Junior and Belmont could win also. She won her first at Aqueduct in the fall of 23, quite impressively on the mud. Came back to run a very good race in the Brews Cup Juvenile Fillies at Santanita from a wide poster, winning by a neck. She grinded out to the wire, beating Jody's Pride Home, who was the next star winner. Very good run for her that day. And then last year, she just was not really showing up to the races. She ran an okay second in the Ashland, and then very disappointing run in the Kentucky Oaks, where she had a very wide poster also, and then very disappointing in the Acorn. She refreshed at Gulfstream of the Winter Mile a few weeks ago for her 4-year-old debut at 90 cents a dollar. She finished second by 4 1/4 lengths, where she just needed the race that day. I think second off bench, she should be a lot fresher. It wouldn't surprise me if she finds the winner's circle. Even the 6-horse Candied for Irad and Todd, hasn't won since the Lady Secret at Monmouth last June, where she won quite impressively, and then had a very good place in the Coaching Club and in the Alabama, where she nearly caught Power Squeeze. Decent third in the Spinster last year. She looks like she might be a late developing horse, but I think she has a chance to win here. She won the Alcibiades on this track as a 2-year-old. I'll give her a shot here at 8 to 5. I know it's a bit of a crap price with all three of these horses, but I think it's a very wide open group of horses. So I think you want to go a little deep in the pick four. But to recap my selection now for the ninth from Keeneland, it is the double dog dare stakes. I'm gonna go with the 5-horse Tarifa. I give kudos to the 1-horse just FYI and the 6-horse Candied. 5167 Super, 516 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.